¿Qué tal, gente? Bienvenidos a este directito rico hermosote de la llamada de Cthulhu. Pero me he encontrado con una actualización salvaje. Madre mía. Qué maravilla, qué putada. 5 minutos de actualización, me cago en Satán. Bueno, pues mientras espero a que llegue la gente, pues... Actualización. La actualización. Joder. Pues nada, ¿qué le voy a hacer? ¿Joderme? Otra cosa no puedo hacer. Madre mía. 3 minutos supuestamente para que se descarguen los datos. Joder. Qué alegría, qué alboroto el perrito piloto. A ver, según esto ya quedan 2 minutos. Qué maravilla. Venga. Venga. Qué maravilla encontrarme con esto cuando quiero iniciar un juego, ¿verdad? Hay que actualizar. Me cago en tu puta madre, joder. Así no hay días que juegue. Quiero jugar. Déjame jugar. El videojuego. Venga, esto ya casi está. 3 minutos, joder. Qué bien. Los buenos videojuegos. Bien. Bien. Ahora sí, bienvenidos a este directito de llamada de Cthulhu. La llamada de Cthulhu. De Focus Interactive. Y... Cyanide Studios. Y estos también, que no sé quiénes son. Los de Focus sí los conozco, pero estos no. No, Unreal Engine. Vale, autoguardado. Me parece muy correcto que haya un autoguardado. En verdad no, pero bueno. A ver qué ajustes hay de juego. Detección, retículo. Estaría bien en plan de coméntame de qué va cada cosa, hijo mío. Vale. Pues vamos a darle amor, que llevamos retraso, así que... Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veterano de la Primera Guerra Mundial, pagó sus recuerdos en alcohol y somníferos. Ahora trabaja como detective privado, pero le cuesta encontrar un caso que le despierte su letargo. Pierce puede encontrar un caso nuevo pronto o arriesgarse a perder la licencia. Eso es una putada. Los veteranos de la Primera Guerra Mundial lo tenían muy jodido para volver a su vida de civil. Era una putada gorda, la verdad. Pero bueno, como prácticamente cualquier veterano de guerra. Es una jodienda bastante grande. Yo creo que un poco mejor la cámara. Sí, ahí creo que está bien la cosa. Lo tengo más al frente. Boston. La mayoría de los relatos de Lovecraft son por esa zona, por la zona de Boston. ¿De la costa este era? No estoy del todo seguro. Si estoy loco, estoy de suerte. Sí, la verdad es que sí. Que los dioses se apiadan de aquel que, en su tosuda insensatez, es capaz de conservar la locura hasta el espantoso final. H.P. Lovecraft. Sí. Empezamos con la cosa interesante, ¿eh? Por aquí creo que es. Vale. Bueno, yo voy a dejar el agua. Como quien no quiere la cosa, sin acritud ninguna. Hace una horca.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Vale, el audio está en inglés.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Vale. Vale, la mujer es lesbiana. Qué bueno.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
El único lugar que me contrató no le gustó la manera en que cerró el caso, pero cuando vivas al margen de la ley hay muchos con los que puedes estar con detective privado que tienen pruebas en tu contra. Sí, sí, muy cierto eso. ¿Esto será Arkham? Prohibition.
I should get rid of all this stuff. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Vale. Sistema de habilidades. Tengo 8 puntos de persona disponibles, vale. Percepción no vendría mal. No, elocuencia. Venga, puedo subirme la elocuencia, la percepción y la medicina. Tengo 6 puntos. ¿No? Pues creo que elocuencia, psicología. Venga. Vale.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
La pesadilla.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me... Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Se parece un poco a él, el de la esquina, ¿no? ¿Qué tal, Satrek? Bienvenido. Bueno, veo que solo pasar una llamada. Uf, es difícil, él te llama a ti. Participación, almacén 36, Darkwater. Informe policial, se dice que el fuego empezó con un comedor y se dio a otra familia. Vale, por si no ubico con un accidente doméstico. Hincapié en la reglamento de Sarah, ¿por qué? De prensa artículos sobre el matrimonio de Sarah y Charles Hawkins, un hombre que negocio de la isla Darkwater. Lleva una vida solitaria y su único hijo Simon. Consiguió... Vale.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Investigación almacén 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew
¿Qué tal,
that.
Eleni? ¿Cómo estamos?
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Tú jugando en Minecraft, pues te aparece justo enfrente de los idiomas, fortaleza de mí. Oye, mola. Tiene una pinta.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
¿Y eso?
Holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came...
And you think your daughter...
That is what...
Vale, esto es lo que ya había visto.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
¿Mi situación?
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, It was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century, but it seems to have been shunned since then.
La Darkwater ya habitada desde el siglo XIV y todavía guardan muchos tesoros que dejan los tipos perdidos. El romanticismo de estos emocionantes testimonios de creencias ingenuas y primitivas deben engañarte. No olvides la violencia de sus dioses. Una criatura gigante sigue decorando las paredes de enormes cuevas abandonadas. ¿Se trata de un dios del mar o un sueño? Nadie lo sabe. Los habitantes de la actualidad, hijos e hijas de orgullosos cazadores de ballenas, todavía recuerdan la misteriosa y turbulenta historia de su pequeño territorio en la costa de Massachusetts. Iba a
All I
conducir.
have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Iba a conducir hasta el Waterworld. Mola, tío, mola mucho. Vale, pues... Nah, no estamos para beber ahora.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Valencia Medicina, dirigido becario joven profesional, primer volumen incluye todas las enfermedades conocidas del mundo civilizado entre sus síntomas y tratamientos. Vale, me mejora un poco en medicina, creo. Estoy a punto de subir el nivel de medicina. Me eché, lo tenían perdido. Ah. Vale, has ganado un puntito. Está bien. Por Darkwater, Pierce toma el caso de Hawkins. La artista maldita ha sido acusada de provocar un incendio que mató a su familia, incluida a ella. La única pista es una perturbadora pintura que le dejó a su padre. En la etiqueta de envío figura la dirección de un almacén situado en la isla de Darkwater. Desde este lugar parece ser un punto de partida de investigación de Pierce. ¡Viva Rusia! ¡Viva! Aunque están locos como una puta cabra los rusos, la verdad. Pero bueno. ¿Algunos han leído alguna vez algún relato de Lovecraft? Están bastante bien, la verdad. Aunque algunos son un poco aburridos, por norma general son bastante buenos. Los niños toman alcohol. ¿Qué no hacen en Rusia? Es la gran pregunta. A ver la pantalla de carga. Que en teoría debería ser más rápido para ser un cartucho, pero bueno. Cosas que pasan. ¿No cambian de presidente? No, la verdad es que no cambian de presidente, es curioso. El Putin se ha quedado ahí y no lo echan ni con agua caliente. Joder, cómo tarda la carga, ¿no? ¡Qué bestia! Ahora, me parece que tira. Nada más que un cartucho. No, desde luego. En teoría, la ventaja de los cartuchos, las tarjetas de Switch, es que los tiempos de carga deberían ser más escasos, pero esto tarda mucho. Parece un CD parece un CD. O un DVD, no sé. Ahora.
almost there.
Ahí está, la isla de Darkwater. Mejor llamamos a Zatoth. No sé qué decirte. La llamada de Cthulhu. Ay, el barco se vacila. Curioso. Curioso nombre para un barco.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Llamada de Calamardo.
Well, thank you, Captain Fitzgerald.
Sí.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Vale.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Sí, lo conozco. Lo estuve jugando una temporada.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops.
Interesante.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Pues no puedo hablar. Pero interesante, murió hace poco la orca.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Habrá que una orca parezca así muerta, ¿sabes? Lo que es tan débil ahora.
Your chum wanted to stir us up. There's nothing
You
for
can
you
stay
here
to watch
either.
if you want.
Beat
You can
it.
pick up the pieces. Come on, you bastard.
Bueno,
You'll see what a
A ver, es que es normal, es que son cosas que superan totalmente a la
Prohibition
humanidad.
is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Voy a palmar. Es que el tema es que la... Bueno. Capullo.
Hey, be careful.
Gente misteriosa.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Capullo.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous then.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why
¿Por
not?
qué?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And
Interesante.
that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Esta tipa es muy llamativa.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Vale, este es el almacén, lo más seguro.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Normal, ¿por qué
Who
será?
exhausted the stocks?
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
La pesca
A
milagrosa.
miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Pesca milagrosa. Le Scylla regresa al puerto para salvar del Walter del hambre. Habíamos perdido la esperanza. La tripulación de Scylla, o lo que queda de ella, retornó al puerto de Darkwater la tarde del martes. Los lugareños acudieron a la carrera a los muelles para dar la bienvenida al último ballenero de la isla y quedaron estupefactos al contemplar la asombrosa captura de la valiente embarcación que traía a bordo. El cetáceo, superior en tamaño incluso a las formidable ballenas dentadas, llenaba toda la cubierta hasta el punto de rebosar por la parte de las bordas, lo que explica perfectamente el apelativo que se conoce la pesca milagrosa. Los supervivientes relataron una aterradora historia sobre una peligrosa travesía, pero también cantaron las excelencias de la carne de la criatura inigualable por su cantidad y sus innumerables beneficios en materia de nutrición. Es indudable que el extraordinario tamaño de la ballena permitía alimentar a muchos de los habitantes de Darkwater y pondrá fin a la hambruna que padecía la isla. Almacén en alquiler. El señor Manx pone todo almacén en alquiler a partir de junio de actividades pesqueras, como taller o espacio de almacenaje. Los interesados pueden ponerse en contacto con él a través del periódico favorito visitando los muelles, ¿vale? Velada especial en la ballena varada. Para celebrar el regreso a la casa de nuestros valientes balleneros, todo el personal de la ballena varada les invita a una degustación excepcional y totalmente gratuita. Vengan con su familia y amigos a probar la deliciosa carne de la pesca milagrosa. Todos los asistentes se llevarán además una botella de aceite. La cosa, el problema es que no es que la humanidad sea débil, sino que es que las criaturas con las que se enfrenta en el imaginario de Lovecraft es bastante chunga en sí. Bueno, puedo darle... Ah, vale. Entiendo. Pues quiero subir esto un poquito. Ahora vas al sordo, que es un universo residente. Sí, sin duda. Voy a hablar con ellos, qué pena.
Do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold.
Hmm.
Won't stop asking.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own
Vale, está.
consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Hmm. Pues ya me lo que me marché de aquí.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Vale.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Sí, un poquito, la verdad.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Soy unas pocas fechas elegibles, aún 1890 y 1907. La última ha ido borrada, el resto del documento está tachado. ¿Quién tiene interés ocultar esta información? No, no es el más fuerte. Es el más famoso, pero no es el más poderoso. Esto parece no te ha abandonado, ¿no? Qué toda la pinta.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
La rata en el retrete. No estaría mal para echarse un meo, pero creo que no se puede. Así que...
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Vale, una medicina. Vale, parece que poco a poco voy mejorando en medicina. Eso está bien. No hay nada por aquí, parece interesante lo más mínimo. Tú eres un semidios a través de la puerta. Ya ves. O es una de las peores puertas que han existido jamás.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Es un remo, si no me equivoco. No es tan macabro. Ah. Vaya hombre.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
De acuerdo.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Mm.
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if
Yeah.
you're interested.
Ah, entonces era eso.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Entiendo. Espera a que llegue, que esa es otra.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Y con buena razón.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater. And already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause.
Sí, la verdad que sí.
At least.
Por lo pronto pueden comer con ella.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Yo diría que esa Cat es la tía que estaba fumando en la taberna.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Todo tiene relevancia, la verdad.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Vale, tengo un punto y lo voy a aprovechar. Vale, son 2 puntos, ¿verdad? Que necesito todos los puntos para esto. Vale, pero... vale, ya sé qué pasa, ya sé lo que pasa, vale. De acuerdo, ya sé qué pasa. Entonces igual mientras escucho tu partida, alguien dijo Welcome Stranger, quiere encontrar la Oye, pues sí, la verdad. What are you selling, stranger? Ay, el buen Resident Evil 4. Mira que cuando lo jugué no me terminó de gustar ese juego. Pero vamos, lo más mínimo.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
¿Será este el almacén?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Encima no digo juguémoslo bastante pesado. A ver si me enteré. Ya. Yo es que como había jugado ya los anteriores, pues fue un cambio muy brusco y no me terminó de convencer. Ese es el tema. Probablemente está muy bien y tal, pero a mí la verdad prefiero la jugabilidad clásica de Resident Evil. ¿El qué? Del Resident Evil 4.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
El cual es sobrevalorado. A ver, fue un cambio muy bestia en lo que es la jugabilidad y los videojuegos en general.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
¿Por qué es peligroso?
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly.
El viejo Silas.
He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Joder, me quedé en una parte sin poder investigar. Mierda. Venga. Lo primero pude comparar. Piel crónica me parecía nada. Hombre. Bueno, es que ese tampoco he jugado, así que no te puedo decir si sí o si no.
No. Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Qué cabroncete. Creo que no me vendría bien indagar sobre sus actividades.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Tiene que haber otra forma de acceder.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Interesante.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Alcohol.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Vale.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Vale, necesito una botella de alcohol para dárselo a los borrachos y que se metan de hostias con los contrabandistas. Me parece bien. No hay ningún problema. Me encontré una skin de risotto negro y de estar. ¡Qué bueno! No hay nada que hablar. Tampoco. ¿Dónde está ahí la ballena? La verdad es que desde aquí se ve que está hecha mierda, pero de una forma brutal.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Genial, se me ha roto la ganzúa. Que no sabía que tenía una ganzúa, la verdad.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. I've no idea what it says.
No, no lo he jugado. ¿De qué va? SSO, no. No, ni idea, no sé de qué va. No sé qué juego es.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
¿Y esos dos de ahí?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Sí, la verdad es que si te pueden ver en canal, jodido lo tienes. No se puede hablar con esta gente, así que me largo.
You again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Vale, es la
I'll
tal
tell
Cat.
nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved dock water from famine.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland, and
I've got what...
anything...
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors
Vale,
go
este
around
ya me lo
those
dijo.
greens,
Este ya me lo
great messes,
dijo.
but anything...
That'll be all.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
Sabía.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Entiendo. Hija de puta.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own
Vale, este
consciousness.
tipo está
Until it finds a new
afectado por los mitos.
You have no right to treat us like this.
Vale, ¿cómo consigo...? Una botella. Confunden sus capas RIL, guardan seres que pueden ser peligrosos para la humanidad. Juego cubre una brecha y contemplan varios de esos que se precisaron para matar unas explosiones. Interesante.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here and let...
I shall take... I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be...
Si quise coger esa manivela.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
No, por aquí. Hey, ¿qué es eso?
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Pues sí, justo que me hacía falta. Ya, es como online. Coño, pues no tiene mala pinta el juego. Vale, necesito ahora una manivela que creo que sé dónde puede estar. Pues no, por aquí no hay nada. Por aquí no veo nada. Ajá, ya está, la palanca.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Esta es la manivela que me hacía falta a mí. Vale, ¿y ahora por qué no? ¿Qué me falta? Parece que me falta algo. ¿Pero el qué? Oh, engranaje.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Coño, pues no tiene mala pinta el juego, ¿eh? A ver si...
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Ah, pues qué bien. ¿Y ahora? Se rompe la ganzúa, se rompe el mecanismo y... ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Tendré que encontrar algo más por aquí para poder usarlo o algo? Pues qué bien. Vale, he encontrado otro que hacía falta aquí.
Well, well.
Ajá.
The little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Cabrona la tía.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Vale, están los dos payasos aquellos.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get...
Vaya mierda, policía, tío. Yo soy rey solo el hombre. Ay, qué ver. Habían varios hombres descontentos con esa mujer. Igual puedo usarlos para... no puedo. Porque una revuelta de varios hombres contra esa mujer... Oye, igual.
You again.
What can you...
We all did.
No hay nada.
I've got it. Let's say... Oh,
drink.
That'll be all.
La mala perra esa. ¿Cómo demonios puedo tratar con esa mujer? A ver si con el capitán puedo hablar con él. Y me dice algo de interés. Algo con el que poder joderla.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can
I shall be on...
So come...
No, no puedo hablar con el pescador. Y al barco no puedo volver. Es que no me va a quedar otra que hablar con ella o intentarlo de nuevo. Creo que no debía atacarla, sinceramente. Creo que ahí la cagué. Y volver al mismo sitio no es buena idea. Aunque si podría joderle el coche. Que seguro que es de ella. Más tendré que hablar con ella. Qué remedio. Con la mala perra esta.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Creo que no tengo suficiente elocuencia, así que estoy un poco jodido.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
No tengo forma de evitarlo, así que...
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Al final me tengo que aliar con el diablo, joder. Y todo por no poder conseguir la maldita botella. Si hubiese podido conseguir esa botella...
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Ay, en fin. Tan solo hubiese podido entrar por otro lado.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What happened here? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death.
Vale. Pues llegó hasta aquí el cuadro y después cayó.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Vale. ¿Ya está? ¿Esto es todo lo que hay? No me puedo creer que esto sea todo. Que no haya nada más. A ver una cosa. Vale. Ah, vale. Entonces. Vale, tengo elocuencia, por lo tanto ahora puedo mentir mucho mejor. 50% de posibilidades, eso siempre es bueno. Investigación, la verdad me haría falta más también, pero bueno. En percepción sí que necesito urgentemente. Pero bueno. Hm. 24 años, en serio, joder.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
'It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, officer. Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
Qué fácil de convencer ha sido.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
No entiendo por qué está decepcionada.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Interesante. Una mansión con alto acantilado. Me gusta. Pearson se además el lugar, supuestamente abandonado y sospechosa de ocupación reciente, con una pintura parcialmente quemada. Su búsqueda se ve interrumpida por el agente Bradley, pero Pierce logra convencerlo para que sea una investigación. El agente de policía acepta y lleva al detective a la mansión de los Hawkins. La verdad que ha sido un detective muy fácil de convencer. Oye, yo genial. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Ojalá hubiese sido así de fácil poder convencer, poder entrar en el puñetero almacén, pero claro, no ha sido posible. La verdad es que el juego está interesante, ¿eh? Me está gustando. Todo el tema de investigación, las diferentes posibilidades que hay para ir de un sitio a otro. Me gusta, la verdad. ¿Por qué parece que tiene sonrisa el payaso? O sea que tiene como cicatrices que son... Qué raro.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time.
Okay.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Qué pena que no puedo darle esta opción.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go, right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
No.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
¿Este camino? Hay alguien por aquí.
Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Sí, claro.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Lo curioso es que precisamente las flores de Charles, bueno, el florero de Charles, está roto. Mientras que el del niño y el de la mujer están enteros. Es como poco llamativo. Me queda un tener tener esto encendido. Vamos, hombre. Pues nada, no se quiere mover. Así que ahí se queda. Una vieja mansión abandonada. Un clásico de este tipo de estos juegos. Lo que es la llamada de Cthulhu. Un clasicazo. De hecho, una de las aventuras del juego de rol más famosas es el hechizo de la casa Corbett. Que habitualmente se le conoce como el misterio de la casa encantada.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Joder.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
¿Te acabo de decir?
No baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Menos mal que me subí la... Ahora, ¿no, cabrón? Ahora sí viene.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps...
You're right. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Vale, por fin dentro de la mansión de los Hawkins. Veamos qué encontramos aquí. Pierce y la agente Bradley exploran los jardines de la mansión Hawkins. La familia es el cementerio, propiedad custodiada de Sir Winchester. El viejo guardián, fiel a sus patrones, continúa vigilando el lugar, armado con su hacha. Finalmente, Pierce y Bradley logran tranquilizarlo y se hacen con la llave de la mansión Hawkins. Entran en el inmueble en busca del lugar donde se produjo un incendio. Que si hubo un incendio, ¿cómo coño está eso entero? Pero claro, no tengo la habilidad para poder descubrirlo. Igual tuve que haber subido más la percepción, la verdad. Pero bueno, ¿qué lo voy a hacer? Con elocuencia parece que puedo ir a cualquier lado por ahora, con ese 50%.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Mm. Mm.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Hubo una discusión.
The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor.
Vale, entiendo.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Tiene pinta de que era eso. Discutieron, a niño se le cayó el plato.
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Él bebía mucho, pero ¿por qué la discusión exactamente?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
¿Y por qué murió el niño exactamente? La lámpara vale, por eso parece un incendio, pero ¿los dos por qué murieron?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Esa es otra buena pregunta. ¿Y con qué la mató?
Did someone escape the fire?
¿Será el propio Charles el que escapó del incendio?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Ah, otro libro. Historia de medicina. Estupendo. Cuanta más medicina, mejor. ¿Por qué se ha caído esta puerta?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Más libros de medicina. Estupendo. Oh, 23% de medicina, qué bien. Esto me va a venir estupendamente.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
La verdad es que la edición es bonita.
Did you hear that?
La familia al completo.
dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Un buen libro, Las 20.000 leguas de viaje submarino. Del buen Julius Verne. Creo que se pronuncia Verne, pero no estoy del todo seguro. Nunca he sido muy amigo de la pronunciación francesa.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Muy señor mío, como sabe, siempre me he albergado por su familia y por usted el máximo de los respetos. Por desgracia no puedo seguir cerrando los ojos frente al comportamiento de su señora esposa. La semana pasada volvió a aterrorizar a mi clientela. Sé que no alberga malas intenciones, pero creo que debería confiarle a los cuidados del Dr. Fowler. Solo él parece capaz de conseguir que la atiendan que atienda razones. Y si se repite el caso, le aseguro que por mucho que me duela hacerlo, me veré obligado a llamar a la policía. Con todo respeto, a Tom Weller. ¿Quién será Tom Weller? Me ha parecido ver algo. Igual me estoy metiendo por donde no debo.
Locked.
Igual no debería entrar por aquí.
What will her room reveal about her?
Los huesos de Sarah Hawkins. Maestros anatómicos, parece una galería de los horrores. ¿Son estas aquellas cosas que le atormentan en sueños? Puede ser. Puede ser.
Perfect.
Ahora sí, ¿no? Cago en la leche. Wow, 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 ¿qué es esto? Hostia puta.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Todos los cuadros vendidos. Boston. FJ en Boston. Devuelto. Exposición, tratamiento, regalo.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Esto es muy interesante.
Locked.
¿Qué son estas marcas en la pared y en la puerta?
Bradley? Is that you?
Joder. Puerta de despacho ya. Vale. Creo que Bradley va a estar aquí abajo. Sí, ahí está. Pues entonces no podía ser.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Vale, habrá que investigar qué fue ese ruido. La verdad es que no me apetece en exceso, pero bueno, el juego me obliga. ¿Por qué no cogeré una maldita linterna como es el policía? ¿Y por qué el policía no me sigue? No sé. ¿Qué opinan, gente? El cuarto del hijo.
The boys' room.
El cuarto del niño.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Me parece llamativo que no puedo examinar esto, parece interesante.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Ahora sí.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Algo asustaba al niño. ¿Pero el qué? ¿Y qué hace esta puerta abierta? Que me da un mal rollo de la hostia. ¿Para qué lo voy a negar? No hay linterna. ¿Qué hace eso ahí? ¡Coño!
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
Pues no,
Sea shanty.
I'll cover you.
Ah, vale.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Coño.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Navegación.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
No, no voy a forzarlos, no vaya a ser que me los cargue.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Interesante. Ahí
As if the
está.
bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Ahí está. Vale, el mecanismo va a ser... Ya volví, fui a ducharme. Pues bienvenido otra vez a Troik. Tengo 7 puntos. Vale, puedo subirlos en percepción, cosa que me vendrá muy bien. En fuerza, venga, vale. Y en psicología. Sí. Investigación me va a ir venido bien también tener algo. Pero bueno.
Must have missed something.
Esto que yo quiero. ¿Dónde está la carta de navegación? Vale, pero ¿de dónde empieza la travesía? ¿Dónde acaba? España. Pues sin duda la carta de navegación es la pista para esto de aquí.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Pero no encuentro cuál puede ser la...
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log.
Y nada, el Water navegamos rumbo al norte por la mañana. El capitán Hamilton rebosa confianza. Dice que la estación... Podemos vencer el Orfeo. Ojalá nos sonrían la provincia divina. Dice que nos gustaría más... Me gustaba más cuando las ballenas desaparecían sin dejar rastros. Sus restos nos impiden ignorar la triste suerte que han corrido. ¿Qué está devorando a estas pobres bestias? De dicho Hamilton que es un mal augurio. Detrás sin cuidado. Hemos echado el ancla, pero una 40. ¿Y cuál es esto, todo esto? 42 norte, 70 oeste. Esto. Hemos hecho el ancla según una cualidad. Sus habitantes dicen que las aguas han enrojecido la sangre de las sagradas bestias. De seguir su rastro es una afrenta a los dioses. Les he contestado que solo temo a Dios Todopoderoso. Pero la soledad de la bodega es de reconocer que tengo miedo. Hemos avistado una ballena enorme en los lontananza. Es la más grande que se haya visto y el canto emite un verdadero y lamentable infernal. Hamilton está decidido a cazarla. La hemos cazado, la criatura más grotesca que he visto y pasará la historia como la mayor captura que jamás se haya logrado un ballenero. Hemos perdido varios hombres, pero a cambio hemos conquistado la gloria. Este día se ha recordado ante años. Del Water hemos venido. Orfeo se volvió a poner del exilio. Hamilton son solo recuerdos. Vale.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Es la travesía del Sila. ¿Por qué no puedo mirar? $70, vamos por aquí. 45, por aquí poco más o menos.
There must be a link with the Seaway.
42 norte, 70 oeste. A ver. 30, 45.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Voy a probar a ver.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
¿Pero quién será esa tercera persona?
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Es que no entiendo.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
No, sí, la verdad, hay varias vuelcas en eso, que te hacen un insta-kill garantizadísimo. Hay algo aquí que se me pasa por alto. ¿Pero el qué? Ah, mira, ahí está.
This Dr. Fuller. Was he Sarah
Dr.
Hawkins'
Fuller.
therapist?
Comprendo su preocupación, pero te aseguro que Sarah está en buenas manos aquí en el Instituto Riverside. Huelga decir que su estado exige cuidados muy concretos y un elevado nivel de atención. Solo podrá manifestar todo su potencial si se encuentra en entornos seguros, a manos de personal cualificado. La decisión es tuya, claro está, pero creo entender que se te está acabando el tiempo. Tu amigo Thomas Fuller. Interesante como poco.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Que sigo sin encontrar cuál es el problema aquí.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. I'd be better off not touching.
Esto que va a tener que ser con la travesía del Sila, pero claro. No hay así nada que a mí me...
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
No hay nada por detrás.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
De aquí tampoco.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Debería apuntarlo, aunque la verdad es que se hace un poco tarde, así que... ¿Cómo puedo borrar la partida yo aquí? ¿Y eso? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué sin sentido es ese, Satroy?
I'd be better off not. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Vale. ¿Por qué nunca hay nada por detrás de estas cosas?
Looks like navigational paths described in the log. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Esto sube. 70, 55 oeste. 40 oeste. 5701, 33 norte. Es que el problema es que no sé muy bien cómo maniobrar esto. A ver que coja un papel y va, que el boli me quiere matar. Entonces, porque a veces tampoco me puede regalar móvil. Mira, qué tontería más grande, ¿no? Vale, sería 42N 70O 47N 55O 49 61 57N 51 33 53, ¿vale? Veamos si ahora con esto puedo abrir la maldita puerta secreta. 70 42, puede que sea esto de aquí más o menos.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Vale, pues sube a 47, 55. Más o menos por aquí. Después baja, sube 49, 61. No. No sé cómo solucionar este puzzle.
I must have missed something. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned...
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Es que como no se ve bien esto de aquí...
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ah.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. I'd be better off not touching them.
Que pena que no haya podido forzarlo. Pero igual habrá algo que me ayude a forzarlo, que me ayude a encontrar algo, no lo sé.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Creo que lo más seguro que puedo hacer es investigar por toda la casa, encontrar algo. Y luego ya pruebo... de nuevo abrir eso, porque es que no sé qué me falta. Bueno, hasta la puerta de salida. Joder, el ladrón ya debería estar de... vamos. Haberse ido lejos, pero lejos de verdad. Curioso. ¿Cuántas tazas de café hay por ahí perdidas, no?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Pues no tengo ni la menor idea.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Y ya sabes, desde que te marchaste para enterrarte en la vida de esa remota isla, tu obra... Bueno, de clientes, te ruego que me envíes numerosos cuadros. Vale.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Pues menos mal que encontré la lámpara, si no, no habría descubierto ni la mitad de las cosas. Pues nada, que no hay nada. Alabados al sol. Pues sí, alabados al sol. No hay nada en toda la casa que me ayude a poder mover esa mierda. Y es una cosa que me molesta bastante. Hombre, esto es la vida real de un mal rollo que te cagas, ¿eh? A ver, Nito... acojona.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Es que encima no veo un cagarro. Quizá el 45.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Salieron de aquí. Subieron más o menos por aquí.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Es que ni siquiera como... Con la ayuda visual del mapa es que ni siquiera lo consigo.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Es que obviamente es el Escila. The Prodigal. Pues que no hay más que anotaciones sobre el
There
Escila.
must be a link with the Seaway map. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
No entiendo, ligeramente son solo recuerdos. Pues no sé. Un segundo. Pues nada, lo voy a dejar aquí porque no tengo ni la menor idea de cómo continuar. Así que, gente, gracias por estar aquí y cuídense. Hasta mañana. Chau.